Hey class, how's it going? First thing I want to say is that I miss y'all and I hope that you're staying safe in these confusing times. Yeah, Mr. T needs a haircut, looking kind of, he's thrown a little bit. It's hard to get out right now, but I'm working on it. I'll get that eventually. Don't worry about it right now. Anyway, all right, so I want to let you know that I will be using Google Classroom for most of our assignments. Please check your email daily and your Google Classroom every day as well. This will just help you stay up to date and on task with all assignments and announcements that I send out to you. Just keeping that in mind. I want to try this little thing out first. Let's look at this, see if it works. Oh, it does. Look, they put a pen on my head. All right, anyway. All right, so special shout out to all of those students who've already started working on Imagine Math even before I even said anything about it. So, just keep that in mind. I really appreciate you doing that. And let me do another one for them right here. Look, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Imagine Math. Yeah. So again, just keep in mind that hard work is going to pay off. Soon it's going to pay off for you, and just keep working hard at it. I really appreciate that. Thank you for all those. If you haven't started working on Imagine Math, that's okay. You can start today. You can start Monday. You can start whenever you get your Chromebook. I believe they're gonna. If you filled out, make sure you filled out that, or your parents filled out that survey, I should say, about text. It's a text survey. It's on the Garland ISD website. It says text survey. Make sure that is filled out so that you can um, probably perhaps get a Chromebook next week. That's kind of the plan, I believe. Don't hold me to that. I just, I think that's what they're planning on doing. You can work on Imagine Math when you complete assignments that I posted on Google Classroom. So make sure you work on the Google Classroom assignments first, and then you can work on Imagine Math. Again, Imagine Math is important. It's for extra work, extra practice. We all need that extra work and extra practice. So keep working at that if you are, but make sure the Google Classroom assignments that get done. Um, One way that I will get assignments to you is by posting them on the Google Classroom along with a video that will help you. So make sure you watch the video. Sometimes it'll be me on the video, sometimes it won't. Sometimes it'll be videos that I find that I felt were interesting that could help you with the Google form. The Google Forms will count as grades, so just make sure you're taking those seriously. Now about a calculator. So on calculators, so when I say calculator, I mean a calculator on your phone, I mean a calculator on the computer, any calculator that you have available to you. You want to try not to use that as much as you can. There's as much as you can. There's no way I can enforce it. I can't be there with you to see if you're going to use a calculator or not. But the way you're going to get better is by writing your work on your paper. So keep that in mind. Just use the calculator to check your work. There's nothing wrong with using a calculator, but use a calculator at the end, not at the beginning. Use it as a way to check your answer, see if you got it right. If you got it right, then you can type that answer in. If you got it wrong, that means you need to do the work again, see if you can get the correct answer. The first Google Forms already posted on the Google Classroom for you to complete. You want to try to get that complete as soon as possible so that I know who can and cannot access the internet. That's what I'm kind of using this in for. It says check in and review for Mr. T's class. That's the name of the Google form. Now when you after this one, because this one some of you already finished it, and I appreciate that as well. For the next Google Forms, I want you to use paper and pencil to complete the assignments. Again, that's going to help you get better. You want to keep all your work in your notes journal. Remember, when I say notes journal, I mean this one right here. The one with the little thing where we use remember we did that in class before we all did it? Did it in class? That's the one that makes that noise. So, not the IMB. The IMB is the other one. We'll start working on that one later. But for the notes journal, we want to use that for the Google Forms. If you run out of space in your notes journal, which may be the case, we may end up, running out of that. If it does, then you can get a new one, or if you don't have or if you already have a new one, you can use that one. If you don't have a new one, you can just add paper to the back of it. That should be fine. Just add the paper to the back of it. You just want to make sure that you keep all your work for one Google form on one page as much as you can, or not just one, but one section. You can section it off, and just keep it all the work for one Google form in one section. Just keep that in mind. Remember, make sure you're checking both your students' school email and your Google Classroom every day for announcements and assignments. This is going to help you do well, help you stay up to date and on task with everything you need to have done. If you have any questions, or if your parents have any questions, please email me at mtijerina@garlandisd.net. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you now. That's what this one is right here. You can pause the video if you need to so that you can see it. There it is. mtijerina@garlandisd.net. It's all together, no spaces at all. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right. All right, let me do this again. Let's see if they have any more different. Try to keep it fun, y'all. Let's see. That one does. Does that one do anything? That one's not doing. I'm trying to do these visual effects with this. Let me see. Bam. Oh, bam. Bam. Right? Does it? That's funny. But anyway, so just keep that in mind. Now, real quick, let's talk about email. Okay. When you send me an email, I want you to start off the email with "Hello, Mr. Tijerina" or "Hello, Mr. T." Make sure you do that. This is whenever you write any kind of email. And after you write "Hello, Mr. T," comma, you want to go ahead and at the put a push enter so that you go down another line, and then you want to go ahead and write your question and explain, a little bit, elaborate, what you did before, or explain a little bit about, what the problem has to do, what the problem that you're asking about is, and all those other things, just explain, elaborate a little bit, and then, at the end, when you put a period, go ahead and push enter again to go down another line, and then write "thank you," comma, or "respectfully," comma, whatever you want to end it with, and then write your name, not write, type your name at the end. Okay, so I know who it's from, first and last name, just so I know who the email is coming from. It helps me to be able to help you a little bit better, so I know who you are. Okay, so or answer your question as well. So keep that in mind. That's how we're gonna write emails. Appreciate your time. Again, stay safe. I miss y'all. Hope y'all are doing well. Let's do one more effect just before we go, before we head out. So where's it at? Let's do the. Come on. We can do the stars. Oh, Mr. T going crazy in this time. Oh, wait, there it goes. Oh, where's that? All right. Appreciate y'all watching. Miss y'all. Y'all have a good one. All right. Thank you.